They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure coming. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norris. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touchdown. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Hauls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they were trying.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away. stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open.
So here comes the Michigan offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They love it. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
What a dog! What a dog! What a fucking dog! Who is number 12? Get him a contract. Oh my god, the Giants need him.
If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get
wide open spaces. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous.
Yeah, they love me. That's Einstein Isaac. Wait a minute.
You get a chunk of yards.
Wait a minute, that's my name. Wait a second. In the next sign, say tit fucker, please.
After that last play, now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15.
Oh my god. Oh my god, 89. Dog. That was a fucking phenomenal catch. Jeez. I did not see the defender lurking. He would have had my ass.
Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he's got it inside the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Quick completion on the out. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Dude, honestly, those fans will appreciate that one, I think. I'm not a Bills fan. I had to make that very clear.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Norris. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going.
He'll take a deep shot here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Rourke. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on off.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. The throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Norris. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy trying to chase that guy. They weren't able to get him down initially. They had to pursue, and he got out of the pocket and started getting upfield, and they spent a lot of gas.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another... Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Rourke. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
12 is such a dog! Yes, sir!
Once he got a step, it was
yes, sir!
Right to the house.
Yes, sir!
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security, ball
yes,
gets up on the floor, but how about Johnny on the spot being there to
look at this
scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
I lost it on his junk. I lost it on his junk.
Another peek at that last play.
Oh, Wisconsin's challenging the fumble?
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to...
What? 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 Bruh. You gotta be jerking my dick. You gotta be jerking my dick. That was the play of the year. That was play of the fucking year. I mean, my knee was down with possession of the ball, to be fair. And I mean, the ball in this pile is still underneath me, dude. Like, I still have the ball. The only reason I lose the ball is because of the absolute pile that jumps on top of a supposed fumble. It's in between all of the Wisconsin players. 70 kicks it out of the pile. 85, 18 and fucking 66 go for it. It bounces to 85. He drops it and 12 picks it up. What the fuck, dude? Can I challenge their challenge?
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take the deep shot.
Oh, come on, 12. 12.
They made 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to let it go. And it falls incomplete, but that...
Bro, that's where it's fucking telling me to throw. It's literally telling me to do that. Like, I'm so fucking annoyed.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's taking the shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the...
You're jerking my dick right now. Come on, bro.
To give the offense tremendous field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Michigan! They win. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. Man,
I didn't see that motherfucker, I'm not gonna lie.
That close to an interception.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're still...
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And you thought maybe in this second half,
he'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Rourke. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
and sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another...
Turning it on! Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jet cannot get away. It is a huge sack And I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback adapting. It's complete to the left. Push down for the tackle.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Quarterback now breaking the field across the 25. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody...
Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Turning on the Jets. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a man in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in.
That's bullshit. And I'm not finishing the game. Goodbye, live stream. See you next time.